welcome to Boca Raton, Florida. I am David Sparks, and we are here for the National Double Dutch Championships being held in the beautiful gymnasium at Florida Atlantic University. Young men and women have come in here from all parts of the country, from as far away as New York, Connecticut, Virginia, Washington, D.C., North and South Carolina, Nevada, and parts beyond. They are here to participate in a sport that is an adaptation of something handed down from the Dutch from Holland hundreds of years ago. Men and women jump into a furious, swirling network of ropes and perform all kinds of gymnastic and acrobatic events. Furthermore, there is a speed round, which requires them to pick them up and lay them down as fast as they can for long duration. It is exciting. It is athletic. Believe me, you are going to enjoy this for the next hour as we all go double dutching. Now, this isn't the Olympics, but it might as well be. And the hosts of the event are the Girl Scout Council of Palm Glades, Florida. You remember Dynamic Force. Now, one of the reasons that they made it to the finals was because their speed jumping team is so very good, as you can see. And what do they get as a reward? They have to do it all over again today, under the watchful eye of their coach. But not sitting in the shadows, as you can see, is Connecticut's Master Jazz, which is tough as well. But now Shanka Walford has been designated as a jumper. She turned the ropes in the qualifying, so this is obviously a change of strategy. This team from Columbus, Ohio is named Double Force 2. Double Force 2 doing double dutch. Notice that Mitsu Handy is still going, and so far, not one miss. Look at the concentration. So intense. Look at the conditioning. Believe it or not, those are ropes going under her feet. You can't see them. They're going so quickly. Incidentally, Stephen Webb is the captain of the team and assists Coach Larry Adelson with younger jumpers. Guy looks like a linebacker to me. Huge. Tremendous athlete. Incidentally, while we're watching all of the other teams, they're still going at it. Look at this, Master Jazz still going. This is so tough. Getting down to the end, and oh gosh, that's going to cost them. That really is going to cost them. Big disappointment for Connecticut's Master Jazz. Final results aren't in yet, but I think Dynamic Force did very well in that. You remember? Here comes that all-important speed competition. You may have heard, I guess it was Pam earlier in the show, talking about speed rounds in the doubles competition. One jumper does the first 55 seconds, then the second jumps in and does 1 minute and 5 seconds. I don't know the reason why they split it up that way. But anyway, one thing is important to notice, no relief for the turners. They've got the full 2 minutes. That's New York's senior sensation. And as always, Dynamic Force. Now you hear Charmaine Lidlow saying, move up, move up. And that means that the jumper has to go towards her. The buzzer signifies the end of the 55 seconds, and now jumper number 2 jumps in. She's got to go 1:05, remember? Look at the speed pickup. These are all rates of about 3 jumps a second going on right now. Despite Stephen's strength, look at him, struggling. Sensations again. Performing pretty well. That's the end. Look at Stephen collapsing with fatigue. Come on, Stephen. All right, breathe. Take it easy. You did good, Stephon. Listen to your scores. Listen to the scores. You did really great. You did great. You might ask yourself how coaches, parents, and athletes relax during this phase. Why, of course, by dancing and practicing their jumps. Talk about energy. With the possible exception, of course, of Miss Gardner and Mr. Webb, who were fine, but elected to sit out the extracurriculars. You know, now would be a great time to get to know the dynamic force.
I've been jumping rope since I was 11 years old. We had started in elementary school. Mr. Larry Adelson was looking for girls that could jump, and we were fortunate to be picked out of, you know, all those people that would try it out. It takes a lot of teamwork. You have to get along with all the members on your team. If you don't cooperate and you tend to argue a lot, that's no good. You have to know how each other works. If one person, you have to not feel for them, but you know, if something is wrong, if they can't do, you can't push them to do anything. You work with them, you see what they're comfortable with, and you start from there. That's what makes a good team, cooperate and communication. Our coach always asks us if we're okay and make sure that everything is right before we start jumping, because he knows that double dutch isn't the only thing we have education to worry about.
We want to be the best. We want everybody to know that we could be champions.
I play football and basketball and everything else too. We've been practicing for 5 years now, and we practice like hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 days a week, 4 times a week. If we have something coming up, we go straight through the week.
Oh, it hurts a lot. But once you get used to it and you keep on turning it faster and faster, your arm starts to get used to it. And then when you go home, that's when you feel all the pain. We turn with 2 ropes, so it gets stronger. So when we turn with 1, it feels better. It's lighter, and our arms could go for 2 minutes.
Exciting part of the competition is left. It's the last one. It's called freestyle doubles in the double dutch. And we'll be right back.
Team with 645 points, Dynamic